Chat, I've got another tier list for you guys. You will not be able to guess what this one is about, I promise. Go ahead, guess. Right now, what do you think this tier list is going to be about? This is possibly even better than my, what was it? How gun is their gun tier list? This might be better than that. Feet? No. I'm gonna be ranking them based off of how good of a babysitter they would be. Now, I just want to get it started off with who I think would be in the S tier. We'll be calling this the, better parent than you. I think that's a good name for the S tier. Junkrat would be S tier? You know what? Before I get into the better parent than you tier, I'm actually gonna address that. What is this? S, A, B, C, D? Wait, I need an additional row below. I'll make it this color. Gray. End of your bloodline. This is where Junkrat goes. I know he wouldn't mean to, and I don't know why you would ever put Junkrat in a situation... Go away. I don't know why you would ever put Junkrat in a situation where he was babysitting your child, but this man is a walking fire hazard, explosive hazard, every single hazard that you could possibly think of. This is Junkrat. He wouldn't... I don't think Junkrat is a terrible person. I think he would accidentally blow up your child and your house. And honestly, it would be your fault because you trusted him with being your child's babysitter in the first place. And there is, I think... one other person that'd be Ramatra, except he would kill your child on purpose. If you trusted Ramatra with your child, I think you would come home to a red circle on the floor, and that red circle would be all the evidence left of your child. And honestly, also on you. I feel like we all know this guy's not exactly the biggest on humans and their existence and their ability to reproduce, unlike Omnix. Not really a great babysitter. A tiny splat of jam? Yeah, I'm just putting it bluntly. That's so dark, it's true. I'm sorry. Back to better parent than you tier. I think there's one hero on the roster that stands out particularly strongly amongst everyone, and that would be Reinhardt. No, not Mercy. Reinhardt. I think of all, it would be the absolute best babysitter out of absolutely anybody here. He is Briggs' godfather. Do you know what godfather means? He is literally granted the honorary crown of babysitting. He is John Babysitter. That is any godfather. And he is Briggs' godfather. I do not think there's a valid argument as to Ryan being in this tier. Anna? Okay. Hold up there. I would like to point out, okay, yeah, sure. Anna might be like, where is she? Anna might be like the granny hero. Anna's not a good mom. I'm gonna go into that. This woman let her daughter think she was dead rather than say, hey, I'm gonna be like going off the grid for a little bit. Don't worry about me. I'm good. She let Farah think she was dead. That is not good parenting. Although I do think Anna was a good mother to Farah before. I don't think Anna would go in the better parent than you tier because, you know, she hasn't proven to be the absolute, you know, pinnacle of parenting. But I still think she deserves a respectable A tier, which I'll just, it's something solid, you know, solid. Another, now you guys were mentioning her earlier. Mercy would be in this tier. I mean, I feel like she's really good with kids. She is like, what, in her 30s, so I'm hoping she knows how to cook. She'll be able to cook the kid a good meal. If they scrape their knee, she'll heal that right up. Ryan, he would make sure your kid has a lot of fun. He'd be like a really cool uncle. I feel very strongly about these two. Also, really big sleeper pick that I don't think anyone would be like, oh yeah, this person goes into the better parent than you tier. Ash. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Ruben, why the fuck would you put Ash in this tier? And here's my reasoning. So first of all, let's think about it. Ash has Bob, but I'm not ranking her here just... isn't Ash a criminal? Hey, just because someone's a criminal doesn't mean they're a bad person. I think Ash can be a very wonderful babysitter because she had really rich parents, and she had Bob taking care of her because her parents were not present. That's not great. It's not exactly a fun experience to not have your parents be present. So I think because of her upbringing, she would try to do her best that the child that she's babysitting is properly nurtured. She also has a butler that could help. So I feel like like she is a very strong pick for this tier. She would just let Bob do everything? No, she wouldn't. No. She would not make the same mistake her parents made. I strongly feel about Ash being in this tier. There's not many other people who like really strongly speak out to me as belonging here, but I feel like Brig would be solid. She's young. She's, you know, she would be attentive. She'd be good, but not like fucking incredible like these three. And Torb is not a good. I'm getting to everybody. Okay, give me some time. Kiriko, she's really good with the kid from the animated short. Not Kiriko. Kiriko doesn't even go in the solid tier. I don't think being good with kids automatically means that you go into the better parent than you tier. I think she would go in this tier. Irresponsible, but kid would be happy. And here's what I mean. So not only would I put Kiriko in this tier, because Kiriko also really young. You know, she would make sure the kid has like a really fun time. They'd probably like sit and play video games together. She wouldn't feed the kid any like proper food, probably just like cup noodles and yeah, donuts. Fun cousin, exactly. The kid would be happy. She'd probably teach the kid a few swear words too. I'm gonna be honest. That's the kind of vibe I get. I get the same vibe that I get from Kiriko as I do for Diva, who also goes in this tier. For Genji, who also goes in this tier. Genji hasn't like proven himself to be as like good with kids as Kiriko because he didn't have an animated short where, you know, he was really good with kids. But I still feel like Genji and Diva belong here because they all have the same problem. They'd be attentive and good and, you know, wonderful with the kid. But one thing that I'm thinking about is what are they going to feed the kid and what are they going to do with the kid? These three, I feel like would just like sit there, play video games with the kid, feed them not the healthiest stuff. And, you know, that's why it's like the equivalent of B tier here. Genji deserves a tier. Why the fuck would Genji deserve a tier up? I see no reason as to why he deserves a higher tier than this. I disagree. I feel very strongly about these three being here. Anybody else that I think really stands out as being an irresponsible kid would be happy tier? You know what? Sombra. I think Sombra doesn't really know how to take care of a kid. I think she would show the kid some cool stuff. Maybe teach the kid some cool stuff. Maybe teach the kid how to like, you're biased as hell. No, I'm not. Just because I'm a Sombra player does not mean I'm putting Sombra in this tier because I'm a Sombra player. No. I think Sombra would, again, make sure the kid is happy. You know, show them some cool stuff. She'd probably be doing some hacker stuff and the kid be like, ooh, what's that? What are you doing? She'd like explain it to the kid, you know, be attentive-ish, you know, talk with the kid, show them some stuff. I don't think she would be able to properly feed the kid. And, you know, all of these four all have a quality that I don't think the lower tier has, which is they're all attentive. Unlike, well, how do I spell this word? Inattentive? This is a word, right? Inattentive tier, and right below, just to contextualize the whole list, right underneath, motherfuckers who have no goddamn clue how to take care of a kid. We're gonna start. I don't think I need much explanation for this. This guy doesn't fucking know what to do with a kid. He's a hamster. That's literally a hamster. Also, Winton. Smart guy. Scientist. What the fuck would he know about taking care of a kid? He's monkey. He's Winton. I don't think he knows how to take care of a kid. What would he do with a kid? He doesn't fucking know. Winton would know. He would change diaper. Just because he got his diapers changed does not mean he knows how to change a diaper. I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. That is not how it works. Every single person who has ever had their diaper changed does not know how to change a diaper. No, that's not how it works. Ruben, you're wrong. Fuck you. You're wrong. Oh yeah, Lucio. Irresponsible kid would be happy. Probably great with. Oh yeah, he's like a popular DJ. He'd probably be good with kids. I don't think he would know what to feed them. He's like a rich guy who lives in his cool little like DJ mansion apartment building and probably DoorDashes every single meal. I don't think he knows what to feed a kid. I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, another person for the hot tier? Bastion. Need I say more? He's a murder machine robot. Granted, he's not a murder machine anymore because he's like good now, I guess. So it's like Echo. Okay, here's the thing about Echo. Echo can copy whoever she wants and like, you know, copy their characteristics. I feel like she might be Yeah, no, she's got some work to do. She's got some work to do. She would try. No, but these guys are like fucking clueless. These guys don't have the slightest clue on what to do with a baby or a child. Because we're not specifying the age of the child because I don't fucking know. Torb is literally a parent. Yeah, you're right. This guy has like, doesn't Torb canonically have like 30 kids? Or maybe you do have that many kids and you don't give enough attention to each and every single one of them because you have so many kids. 6 kids? I like 30 better. I like 30 better. Where do I put Torb? Listen, I know he has a lot of kids, but I mean, so does Anna. And he hasn't done anything wrong. It's a little worrying, not necessarily worrying, but it makes me question his parenting abilities when I see Ryan spending more time with his daughter than him. I think he's just solid. I don't think having a lot of kids by default puts you in better parent than you tier. I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah, May, I also think would be, would May just be solid? I think May would go in better parent than you tier. She would make the kid tea. She would make sure they're well taken care of. I think she would look very carefully after she would be super attentive towards the child. Very empathetic. Probably great with kids. I think May would go in better parent than you tier. She's far too sweet to be any lower, I think. She'd stress out if they weren't okay. You know what? I mean, that's not exactly like the word. Would freeze the kid for timeout? Okay, no. May might be overbearing. Maybe that's not that bad of a thing. I don't having a little bit of overbearingness. I don't really think that's that much of a problem. Zen? I don't think Zen. He's a monk, which is cool, right? Inattentive? I don't think he would be inattentive. You know who would be inattentive? Cassidy, Hanzo. Fair would be irresponsible, but Kid would be happy. She would be like a cool aunt, you know? I don't think Zen knows how to take care of a fucking kid. He's an omnic monk. What the fuck would he know about feeding a kid? What would he know? Oh yeah, Sojourn is also like a granny. I kind of forgot. You're really packing it today with the omnic racism? It's not omnic racism. I'm sorry. I don't think these fucking robots know how to take care of a kid. I'm so sorry if that's fucking racist of me to say. But like, he raised Genji kinda as a teacher, not a babysitter. It's different. I'm not racist. Stop. Wow, Ruben, fuck you guys. Tracer, I think, would be solid. Widow. Okay, I need another tier. Would leave. These guys, okay, this color also not good. What colors do I want? Oh, I hate this color palette. This is terrible. No, we're reworking this. Man, this shit is stupid. Why are colors dumb? I don't like colors. This makes sense. Would leave. These people do not want to be fucking near your child at all whatsoever and would rather just leave as soon as you're gone to go do whatever business they want to do. So I think Reaper, I think this kind of fits canon. He apparently has a wife and a kid. Never heard him talk about them. Never see them together. Who the fuck is to assume that he would be a good babysitter at all? He's like a fucking murder machine. More of a murder machine than the actual murder machine. Reaper would go here. Widow would go here. I think Junker Queen would go here. I don't think she would be fucked with taking care of a kid. Hold it! Post tier list note, I will actually be moving Junker Queen to the irresponsible but kid would be happy tier after seeing this image that was very briefly flashed during her cinematic short. That is the only change I'm making. Everything else is objectively correct. Roadhog! I think he would be willing to show up. He would have a better attitude about it than Hanzo and Cassidy, who would be like, why am I fucking here? But they would stay. I think he would be attentive, but he would just sit there and look at the kid and like not do fucking anything. You know what? No, not inattentive. AFK. Yeah, these guys are just AFK. He wouldn't fucking do it. He would just sit. She would sit in the living room, look at the kid. That's all he would do. I feel like he wouldn't fucking do anything. He would be kind of a useless babysitter, I feel. But he would be there. Hog would hook them. I think you forget that the hook has spikes in it, and that would impale the child. Zarya. Hot take. I think Zarya would be solid. I think while you're gone on your fucking beach one day lake visit with your wife, Zarya would take this as an opportunity to fucking develop your child into the next generation's like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think she would kind of pop off as a babysitter. Low-key. She'd teach the baby/child how omnics are bad. Okay, besides her being racist, I think she would be pretty good. I think she'd be like, hey, kid. Let's hit some push-ups. You're looking kind of scrawny. Let's get that chest definition going. I think she would inspire a fit and healthy lifestyle for the child. And I think that's a good thing. I think she would do that more so than anybody else here. Doomfist? I have no fucking idea. He's between solid and would leave. I need to give him more thought. I'm gonna look at him for a while and think. Doomfist would be like a mob boss parent, and I think mob boss parents are fucking cool. Listen, guys, despite being racist, I think I can make a solid tier list. I'm not racist! No! I feel solid because he'd take the opportunity to indoctrinate the kid with his propaganda. Sweaty spaghetti, I don't think indoctrinating the child with propaganda would make for solid babysitting. Personally, in my opinion, hot take. He would not be AFK. He would not be in a hump. I feel like he's a mob boss parent, and I think mob boss parents are cool. He would make sure the kid is okay and kill anybody who would pose a risk to the kid. And I think that is a good quality to have as a parent. I think that is very, very important. What more reassurance would you need that your child is going to be safe if there's a man with a giant fucking cybernetic arm fucking implanted onto the right side of his torso, ready to absolutely pummel anybody who poses a threat to your kid? Personally, I'd be chilling at the lake with my wife with not a worry in the world. He's not gonna punch my kid. Probably. Like, I'm betting pretty good odds that he wouldn't punch the kid. Sojourn? Here's the thing. I fucking hate Sojourn for reasons that don't involve her character, but because her railgun is busted beyond belief and Blizzard refuses to nerf it adequately. So by that, I would like to end her bloodline, but that is not a tier on this list, unfortunately. And she is like kind of a granny character, so I would say she'd probably be solid. I would say she'd be solid. I'm gonna be honest. Sojourn, I feel like he'd kind of be AFK. I'm gonna be honest. People see that this guy is like old and they're like, oh, he's a grandpa. Oh, he would be a good babysitter. I feel like he would be extremely inattentive towards the child. He's father. No, he's fucking not. You might look at him and think, damn, that's a handsome old guy. He is father material. No, he's fucking not. He'd be emotionally unavailable. He would just show a cold shoulder to the kid the entire time, and he would rather fucking, okay, I know, like, he saved that one kid in that one animated short, and I know the animated shorts are like the greatest fucking evidence that we have for any of these characters belonging in their given ranks, but I think he would be very inattentive towards the kid. He saved a child. That doesn't mean he's a good babysitter. I think he would be kind of AFK. I think he would be similar to Roadhog in the sense of he would just keep an eye on the kid, but let the kid do their own thing for the most part. He is babysitting. He keep baby safe. Yeah, but like these guys would keep baby safe too, but like they're not really doing much. Ruben homophobic? What the fuck? Yeah, I can see 76 is the type to leave his family to serve his country. Like, he's got better things to do. He's thinking about other things. I don't think he'd be the greatest babysitter. He'd be kind of AFK. But again, he'd be able to protect the kid. I mean, any of these guys would be able to protect the kid. So that's not really the greatest concern. I feel like he belongs in this tier. Just because he's old, grandpa-like guy. He's got the father motif, bro. No. Just, what? Oh, the father motif of not showing any emotion and being emotionally unavailable. That has traditionally turned out amazingly for everybody. No. He's staying in this tier. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Sim! Does Sim know how to take care of a kid? Solid? I don't think she's solid. I don't think she knows how to take care of a kid. I'm gonna be honest. She's like a part of like this evil mega corporation. She has been proven to not exactly be the most morally just. I don't think she knows how to take care of a kid. He's able... Guys, come on. Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking... I don't think she knows how to take care of a kid because she's a part of an evil mega corporation that tears down people's fucking communities. All right? I'm not a big fan of that. I'm sorry. This has nothing to do with her being autistic. They have no correlation. I don't think she'd be a good babysitter because she doesn't know how to take care of a kid. Completely separate. I'm not ableist. She'd think Batman.
That's an evil mustache if I've ever seen one.
Stop. How about Arissa? She's best parent? Would a protective robot be programmed by a child be a good parent? No, Arissa wouldn't be in Huh. Arissa would not be in Huh. She would be attentive. She would be attentive. I would say I don't know about Arissa. I don't think she's programmed to babysit. She is programmed to be a good companion to Ify. Is that enough? I don't think Arissa would be responsible. I think Arissa being responsible is like one of her defining character traits. She was programmed to be responsible and protect. She's literally a babysitting robot. I don't think Ify designed her with babysitting herself. I feel like that'd be kind of like demeaning towards herself. Arissa is a horse bomb. No, she's fucking not. Arissa can't be an irresponsible tier because, again, her like defining character trait is like being responsible. So I think she'd be solid. She'd be solid. She's well programmed. She would do a good job. Guys, see, I'm not racist against Omnics. I just put an Omnic in solid tier. Are we still gonna call me racist? Please don't. I'm in the clear, right? We're good now? We're good now? Yay, I'm happy. Ruben new arc. Yay, Ruben not racist arc. Let's fucking go. Woo! His token Omnic. No. Tokenism is a thing. No, guys. Come on. That's a red. Guys. Oh. Can't be racist. I have Omnic friends. Fuck you guys. Okay, Baptiste. Baptiste would definitely be in irresponsible, but kid would be happy tier. He's a cool uncle. He would know how to like be cool with the kid. You know, they'd vibe. They'd be homies. But, I don't think he would know how to, like, feed the kid or, like, do any actual babysitting activities besides chilling with the kid, you know? Moira would fucking run some stupid experiment on the child. End of bloodline? Honestly, maybe. Moira would be fucking terrible. She doesn't exactly have a reputation for being the most empathetic towards human beings, considering her track record with literally everyone. Moira would be S tier. You are out of your fucking mind. I think she would be a little snarky and feel like she has way better things to do than take care of a fucking kid. Are you kidding me? I think she would just leave. Sigma. Sig would be AFK, but not with bad intentions. I think Sigma would be AFK or in Huh tier. One of the two. I don't think he would be AFK, actually. I think he would be in Huh tier. He's talking to the house plants. Do I put him here? Do I put him here? The dude has been institutionalized for a while under constant surveillance and care. He would not know a thing about caring for a child. You know what, Sweaty? Kinda based. I'm gonna have to agree with you there. And I think we have a perfect tier list. Any disagreements? Any woes? Doesn't Echo have, like, all of her scientists who made hers memories? I don't think having all the memories of the scientist who made you would make you a good babysitter. That is entirely dependent on if her scientist was a good babysitter. Sombra is S tier. You are out of your fucking mind. Off topic, Ramatra is hot. He might be hot, but if you come home and you left Ramatra with your kid, you would not have a kid anymore. Winton and Genji go up. Why the fuck would Genji go up? I don't get that. No. Seems kind-hearted and would be a good dad. Okay, being kind-hearted doesn't mean you know how to take care of a kid. But the kid would be happy he takes care of his bird, right? Bastion does not take care of his bird. The bird chose Bastion as a companion. That's different. Winston would be great with kids. He doesn't know how to feed a kid. He doesn't know what to do with a kid. Has this guy ever fucking interacted with a kid? I don't think so. No. He was raised on the moon. He was raised on the fucking moon. You think this guy knows how to take care of a kid? He would know how. He's a genius. That doesn't fucking mean anything for babysitting. Fuck you. He is not moving from his tier. Just because Winston is nice doesn't mean he's a good babysitter. That's not how babysitting works. He's funny. That doesn't matter. He'd make jokes. That doesn't matter. Chat, this is the final tier list. Fuck you guys. This is final. This is going to Twitter tomorrow. Fuck you. Fuck you. Bad tier list. I hate it. Stop it. You're being silly. Fuck you guys. I'm done. I'm done with the tier list. It's over. Wait, how do I rename this? Zen would be better? Okay, guys. I don't think you fucking understand the qualities that a babysitter needs to have. They need to be able to feed the child. They need to be good with childs. They need to be responsible. They need to know how to deal with a human child. Again, this is very important considering Zenyatta is an Omnic monk who lives in the fucking Himalayas with a bunch of other Omnic monks who are not humans, and not children, and not human children. So, what the fuck would he know about taking care of a kid? This is the babysitter tier list? Yeah! High schoolers are babysitters, Ruben. The requirements are low. Yeah, but the thing about high schoolers is that they are human, and they have interacted with human children. You racist again? Fuck you. That's what I get for joining the list. What if it's an Omnic kid? Omnic kids don't exist! They are pumped out of a factory, fully grown. They are made of metal. They do not grow. You're discriminating against Omnics? I'm not racist. Have you seen the movie Robots? Yes, that movie is fire. But that is not the Overwatch universe. I am racist against RubenSargasm chatters. That's who I'm racist against. You are the reason Ram is in the end of Bloodline. Ruben, just you wait until the next hero's a baby Omnic. You know what? I will wait. Junkrat and the kids would at least have fun until he caused things to explode. But the kids would be happy and giggling while alive. You're biased because, you know, I see what you're doing. You're just sticking up for the Australians. Just because you're Australian. What the fuck? Listen here, I know them well, and I know them well too. This guy's gonna blow up your kid. That's what I know. Ruben, don't be racist towards Australia now. No, I don't think I will be. Hamster would eat the child. I don't know if Hamster would, I'm gonna be honest. Racist and oppressive. Hey, listen, my stream is a dictatorship where I am the dictator. Why is Doomfist so high up? He's like a mafia boss dad. Why is Ash so... Dude, okay, being a criminal doesn't make you a bad person. Being a good leader doesn't mean being a good mom. Exact. I've never used that as an argument. Well, actually, I literally just did. I take that back. You're inhaling the big... Okay. Doom, I think, would know how to cook. I think Doom can fuck it up in the kitchen and make the kid some bomb-ass food. Because I think he could. Cooking does not qualify solid. I think cooking is possibly one of the most important qualities in a babysitter. My dad can cook well and beat me. Oh, no. Maybe Doom would bring the kid to work. A cool, you know, bring your kid to work day. What, do you want this tier list to be Overwatch on this half of the tier list and Talon on this half of the tier list? No! That is so lame and uncreative. I mean, that's literally your argument for Sim. Okay, yeah, the thing is, Talon is not an evil mega corporation. It is an evil group of dudes. This evil mega corporation that levels people's homes and communities, which is cringe. Make sure to put your displeasure with my tier list in the comment section and to like, comment, and subscribe. I am the dick. Tate.